Hello and welcome back. In the last section, we signed up with Auth0. We essentially captured our client ID and the domain parameters and wired it up with our app component. So the next thing that we want to do right now is to essentially design our login flow. And we already have some reference here in terms of how to go about it. Okay, so we'll head over to my editor for Indie Cafe, and inside of here I'm going to go over to components. I'm going to create a new folder, and then I'm going to call that Auth. And inside of Auth, I'm going to create a new folder again, and I'm going to call that Signin. Alright, and under Signin, I'm going to create a new component that's going to be signin.js. Alright, super. And let's see what we can do here. What we're going to do here is this again going to be our function, okay, functional component essentially. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect to Auth0 whenever this component is accessed. Okay, so for that to happen, I'm not going to be returning anything. I'm just going to go ahead and return this, because as soon as this component is loaded, I want to redirect to Auth0. So which means I'm going to go ahead and use the use effect hook. Right? Let me go ahead and import that use effect. Okay, and I'm going to configure use effect here. Alright, and I want this to run only once. Alright, and inside of use effect, I want to call the Auth0 hook, essentially import the Auth0 hook from the Auth0 React library, and then call the login with redirect function from there. Okay, so let's see, head over back to FE project, and I'm going to import use Auth0. Yeah, that's it, that's about it. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the hook to destructure the method login with redirect. Alright, and I want to use this method whenever this component is loaded. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, let's say login with redirect. That's about it. So this should essentially take us to the login page now. So I think that's about it, right? Because that's what they suggested here. Yeah, yes, okay. So once you do this, you will essentially come back, and then you also can log out of there. Okay, alright. So what I'm going to do here is now define this in our routes file, right? Go ahead over to the routes.js, and I'm going to say import Signin from, this is gonna be one level above, Auth0 /signin/signin. Yep, that's the one. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up the route for that here. Okay, so this is looking nice. Use effect has a missing dependency. Okay, we need to take care of this, warning, because otherwise we'll have some issues while deploying this in Netlify. Okay, we want to be absolutely sure. Let me go ahead and close this. Alright, and next we will head over to the navbar.js now, and let's go to the layout component, navbar.js. Yep, and we have the sign here, right? So we're gonna convert that. It's already converted to link, so we have to essentially say this is gonna be pointing to sign in. Okay, super. Now if I head over to my React app and click on sign in, let me go ahead and refresh this for once. Okay, and then if I click on sign in, right, let me click on sign in. Oops, I don't think this was the one that I intended. This is my reference app. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay, so let me go ahead and sign in. If I click on sign in, nothing's happening. Interesting. console. It's not essentially doing anything. Maybe we'll go ahead and look at the FE_cafe again. Look at the routes. Yeah, we have sign in here. I hope it's exact. Let's go over to the navbar. I want to make sure this is perfect. So if I hover on top of this, or maybe if I directly access this from here, Signin, yep. ENV is missing. Interesting. We thought we had that all figured out. Okay, I think I know what's happening here. So we made the changes to the ENV file alright, but we also need to reboot this app, right? So let's go ahead and kill this and come back up again. Say npm start. Let's see what happens now. Alright, we're back up, and let's see if Signin actually results in, oh super, this is actually redirecting here. Okay, excellent. And we can actually go ahead and sign here. What I'm going to do here is give my ID, email ID. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Wrong email or password. Okay, I have to say @gmail.com. Alright, and let me key in the password again. Continue. It's not taking this. Oh, we have a problem here. So right now we're trying to sign in rather than sign up. So we have an issue here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and also create the sign up, right? Because we want to come to the sign up. I can always go ahead and do here, but essentially I want to show how we can actually get the sign up screen itself. Okay, so let's head over to our FE_cafe, and I'm gonna go here to the auth folder, define another folder called signup gnup, and in here I'm going to create another file component for signup p.js. Super. And again, this is going to be a functional component. So let's see what we can do here. This is going to be quite similar to what we did for sign in. And let me go ahead and get the use effect. Okay. And here I'm not returning anything, an empty div to be precise, because the moment it comes up we essentially end up redirecting, right? So let's go ahead and delete this, and let me define my use effect hook. Alright, and I want this to be happening only the first time around. Okay, so and in here I'm gonna go ahead and import the login with redirect, right? That's what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say use auth0 from, we're going to be doing that from @auth0 and auth0 react. Yeah, that's the one. And let me go ahead and destructure this, and I'm going to say const login with redirect. Alright, and this is equal to use auth0. Super. And inside the use effect, I'm going to go ahead and invoke this, and I'm going to invoke it with a slight bit of difference actually, and I'm going to essentially say, give it a property that says screen hint. Okay, and I'm going to set it up to sign up. Super, that should do it. And then I'm going to go ahead to navbar.js, not navbar.js, this is going to be in routes. Yeah, let's go ahead and import signup from auth0 signup. Is that right? Yeah, auth0 signup. Yeah, that's the one. And I'm going to define a route here for that as well. Okay, it's quite similar. I'm going to just say sign up here. Alright, sign up here as well. Super. And inside of navbar, what I'm going to do here is for the register, I'm going to say sign up. I'm going to give the link as sign up. Okay, super. So let's see if we actually get the sign up working. Okay, so I'm going to head over back to localhost 3000 and let me click on register. Super, it's actually taking us to the sign up screen now. Okay, and I'm going to say give my ID here, and it says, you know, it has its own password related requirements in terms of number of characters and alphanumerics and all that. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright, and now it's asking me to provide permission, right, for the app, which is our app, IndieCafe app, to access my profile. So I'm going to go ahead and accept. If I decline, I will not be allowed to sign up. Okay, so it is essentially asking access to my profile in terms of the profile and the email and the name and all that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and accept. Alright, so we're logged in right now. Okay, so we got a code back here, so we're logged in. And if I go back to my Auth0 application, if I go in here to user management, right here, and go to users, I should be able to see this user registered now. Okay, super. So we're looking pretty good here already, right? So we have signed up, and then we can also sign in with this user right now. Next thing we want to do is, how do we sign out, right? We can go ahead and look at that, see if we can find that example right here. So if you want to sign out, all I can do is, you know, essentially log out and return to window.location.origin. Okay, and we can get the logout from use Auth0. So let's see how we can go about and doing that here in our app. So let's head over to our FE app, and in here we'll create a new folder in here for sign out. Okay, under auth, let's go ahead and create sign out. Super, and inside that we'll create a new sign out component. Super, and then we'll go through the motions here, create a function component, and go ahead and import the use Auth0 hook. Okay, from, this is going to be at Auth0 React. Alright, and what I'm going to do here is essentially do the same thing that I did, because this is not going to render anything on our screens. So go ahead and get rid of this, essentially return a empty block. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the use effect hook here as well. Okay, use effect. Okay, it has to be inside flower braces. Okay, let's go ahead and use the hook, use effect, and this is going to execute once. Alright, and inside here I'm going to go ahead and call the logout method, which I'm going to get from the use Auth0 hook. Okay, so let's destructure that, logout from use Auth0. Okay, super. And inside of use effect, I'm just going to go ahead and log out. Alright, super. And the next thing we want to do here is we want to create a route for that, right? So let's see, import sign out from Auth0 /sign out. Yep, that's the one. Okay, and let me go ahead and copy this one. It's quite similar in nature. Sign out, and this is going to be sign out as well. Alright, and let's head over to navbar.js, and we don't have a sign out here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. I'm going to say this is going to be a sign out. Okay, super. So we have this in place. Let's see if we are actually getting to see that here. Okay, So I'll head over back to my app. This has not updated yet. Let's see. Yeah, it is updated now. Okay. So if I sign out now, it doesn't show anything right now. Maybe what we can do here is we will just do a console log. That's going to be better because right now we have no way to indicate something signed in or not. But what we can always do here is essentially console log, and we'll take care of the situation where we get to know the user is signed in and when he's not signed out. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a console log here. Okay, I'm going to say signing in. Is it signing in? Signing out. Yeah, signing out. And inside of signing in, I'm going to say signing in. Okay, console log. Yep, that's it. We are in business here. Okay, let me enable my inspect. And I'm going to say go to console. You need to get rid of some of these warnings there. Okay, you need to keep track of them. Go ahead and click on sign out. Okay, I didn't get anything. Any other? Should have ideally signed out, right? Typically, do you see anything in the? Let's look for sign out. Nothing happened. What happens if, let's say, we sign in? Okay, we have some error here. Indie Cafe or token. Why is it called Indie Cafe? Okay, it has to because that's our domain. So it's saying something is wrong. Okay, status 401. So there could be some. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick pause because this might take a little while to actually explain in terms of what's happening here. Take a quick pause and come back soon.